All right, good evening. Hello, welcome to your Sunday evening pump and combat double. 2 express classes. We've got 30 minutes of pump followed by 30 minutes of combat. So for pump today, we've got some newish tracks in the mix. For pump today, you are going to need either a light bar or 2 single hand weights and 1 heavy weight or a heavy bar. The heavy weight is going to be for our back track. We've got some squat presses in that, so something that you can do, you can take off a bar. If you haven't got anything like that, a heavy rucksack will do for squats, and then just something that you can get your weight behind to get up over your head. So let's see who we got in. Hello, hi boss. You're gonna watch me embarrass myself teaching pump now, aren't you? All right, yeah, it is a little cooler today. So as usual, guys, make sure you got water. Make sure you take plenty of breaks. If you need to modify any moves for your own personal use, then please be my guest. So grab yourself a light bar to get started. And if you're using hand weights, just give you a quick heads up. You're going to match the moves that we do with the bar, keeping the weights parallel to each other. Your rows are going to look like this. Your clean and presses are going to look like this. So we're matching exactly the same direction. Okay, so if you've got some light weights, you're going to need those for the warm-up. And otherwise, grab yourself a fairly lightweight bar and let's get ourselves started. All right. So as I said, we've got some new tracks today, so see what you think of these ones. These come from Body Pump 110. It's just different music for online. All right, feet underneath your hips then.
Flames grow.
Grab your bar with an overhand grip. Nice shoulder roll. Take a slow deadlift to the knees. 2 down, 2 up. We're aiming for a nice smooth line. Bar down the front of your legs. Alright, dead row to the knees, to the belly, to the knees, and stand. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1 more of these. Now stay down for a triple row. We go 3, 2, put the elbows back, and down. 1 more. Alright, we've got a new pattern. Deadlift, 2 down, 2 up. Easy. And down. Now lift that chest. Shoulders are back. Abs are on. I'm going to take your back and set you up for the workout. Upright row. Up fast. Hold. And down. Elbows high and wide. Keep our hands for the fingers. Bar or plate halfway up chest. 1 more. Then single high pulls. We go 8, 7. Bend your knees. Push your hips forward and a little lift on the heels. We're floating the bar up the body. Follow the same movement. Clean and press. 4, 3. Elbows go under the bar. 1 more. Bar onto the back of your shoulders. Lunge, 2 down, 2 up, down, and up. Whichever leg you got in front, that's fine. Just make sure you do the other one next time. Knees, 90 degrees. Alright, give me some singles here. 8, 7, lift the chest. Push straight down through your hips. Front knee is over your ankle. Now step the outside hip, single squat. Now we're just going easy to start. Chest up, knees tuck over toes. And then full range. You want to take your butt down to your knee line. That's really going to start to warm up that quad. 1 more. Step in. Bar back. Deadlift. 2 down.
I remember
Alright, this time we're going to start to get more warm. It's already pretty warm, yeah? Upright row. Up first, hold, and down. So these moves are progressive. Bar tracks at the front of the body. Difference between this and a high pull is just for the legs. Start 8, 7, 6. Feel that little bit of weightlessness at the top of the move. Now we're going to take advantage of that to get the elbows under. Clean and press. 4. Smooth move. Float it, catch it, and then drive it. One more. Back of the shoulders, other leg forward, 2-2 lunge. And breathe. Does that make sense? Layering up the progression. Alright, singles. Front of the legs, getting nice and warm. Got a challenge for you in the squat track. And this time, step your feet wide. Single squats. Go a little wider this time to warm up the butt. Push your knees over toes. Keep your abs braced on. Let's start with good technique. Full range now. Butt to knees. Keep that chest up. Come on, we're not falling forward. Keep starting. One more. Bar down. Give your body a little shake off. Give it a little twist into the top of your back. All right. So for our squat track, how's the sound, by the way? Sound all right? Laura's watching with my baby weights. Hi, Laura. All right. For squats, you want to go heavier. So whatever you've got to hand, you want to go ideally 2 to 3 times heavier than what's on your warm-up weight. If you're using a single heavy plate, you're going to rack that to your chest to keep good technique and keep your chest up. And of course, you can do this with body weight if you have no additional weights to use. That's absolutely fine. Now, if you want to use a heavy rucksack, like I mentioned earlier, you can either put it on your back, keeping your chest up like that, or you can put the rucksack on your front, but as long as you don't fold forwards, okay? So that's another great tip for you doing weighted squats if you haven't got any equipment. If you've got a bar with me, pop it on the meaty part of your back. If you're using a big weight, you want to hold it here, kettlebell, something like that. And if you've got a sack on, stick it on, brace your core, keep your chest up. That goes for everyone. All right, we're going to start with our feet just outside our hips. That's our mid stance. So enjoy this new squat track. All right, 2 down, 2 up. Nice and smooth, one continuous move. Almost right. Now here's your challenge. 2 down and hold. Ready? 1, 2, hold. Come on up. 1, 2, hold. Well, as it stops, stop, and up. Alright, 2 down, 2 up. Alright, these little elements of challenge are going to make your legs work harder. Two more. Hold. 1, 2, hold. Wait. And up. Alright, how hard is that to come out of complete static? Ground your heels into the floor. Down, hold. Up. Brace core. Chest up. Come on. Alright, 3-1, different rhythm. 3, 2, 1, and up. As you push up out of the floor, use the front of your legs. Drive through your heels, chest up. locking those abs. Getting stronger. One more. Heel toe wider. Super slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're working the butt now. Alright, singles. Alright, you're gonna feel this coming. Feeling your butt cheeks starting to engage. So squeeze as you stand. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Alright, slow it down. 4, 3, 2, and up. Combo coming up. 2 singles and drop and hold. 1, 2, drop and hold. Wait. And up we go. There we go. That is 1 rep. Drop and hold. Wait. Hold. Over your toes. Now let's start to work a little harder. 4 more. Wait, what we're doing? How about 2 more? Can we do it? Keep setting in. 1 more. Alright, heel toe wider. Single. Down. Knees over toes. Now that's not a single, is it? All the way. But this time, as you stand, push at the side of your feet. Last round. Every rep counts. So let's experience it. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Experience every inch. Alright. Combo. 2 singles. Drop and hold. Wait. Drop and hold is going to be a feature of tonight's workout. We're taking out momentum, so you've got to work harder. Keep pushing those feet apart. Now push. Come on, more. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. 2 more. 1 more. Your butt cheeks are going to thank me in the morning. Now super slow down. 4, 3, 2. That's it. Wait. What? Yeah, you're done. Up you come. Pop the bar down. Give your body a shake off. Twist out through your back. Shake off your arms and legs. Heel to butt. Quick stretch, quick release for the quads. All right. For your chest track, you want to take off 1/3 from the bar if you're using a bar. We're going to be doing 2 rounds of chest press, and then we've got 2 rounds of push-ups. If you're using hand weights, you're going to join me on the rhythm for the main part of this track, but you are going to be using the chest fly instead. So the chest fly, just to give you a heads up and a reminder, is this one here. You're taking the plates out or the weights out. Your arms are nearly straight, little bend in the elbow, widening out your chest, and then squeeze them back together. Okay, so if you are using the hand weights, that is the move for you. I'm just going to angle this down so you guys can see me. And I think you guys can see me okay here as well. Alright, so bar over your mid-chest. And if you're using plates, then take those, holding them up, nearly touching above your mid-chest as well. Alright. Hands wider than your shoulders. Bar over your mid-chest. Feet flat on the floor. Alright, 3 and 1 down. 3, 2, 1, and up. Elbows wide. Push the bar up.
Talking to myself cause nobody's here. I've been hoping these figments in my head appear and we're happy.
Open the chest and then squeeze the elbows. 2, 2.
I'm keeping busy and trying to create
now we're going to work
a story where everything's great and we're happy.
Alright, we've got a combo. Drop and stop.
But I'll wait till I can come home again. Now we both admit we made mistakes. And I'll wait till I can be what you want. And I
alright,
want you
combo.
exactly
Drop and
the
stop.
same.
2 singles. Hold. 2 singles. Down. Up. Down. Up. Wait. Hold. Squeeze. 2 singles. 3 and 1. 2, 1, and up. Keep your movement smooth. Keep the pressure on your chest. 2, 2.
Talking to you on the phone's not the same. It's an imaginary situation and I get mine.
Elbows out, elbows in.
Always have the last say.
Combo, drop and stop.
But I'll
Hold.
wait till I can
Slowly
come
up.
home again.
Singles.
Now we both admit we made mistakes.
It's that same thing.
And I'll wait till I
Pushing
can be
from a
what
static
you want.
moment.
And I want you exactly the same.
2 more.
Fear it won't happen. I fear it's too late. I
One
fear
more.
it won't happen. I
Last
fear
one.
it's too late.
Alright, pop your bar down, that's it. Alright, transition. You don't need to push up. Knees or toes. Hands just outside your shoulders. Chest comes down slowly. 4, 3, 2,
I fear it's too
and up.
late. I fear it won't happen. I fear it's too late.
2,
I
2.
fear it won't happen. I fear it's too late. I fear it won't happen.
Alright, we've got a walking push up. Down, up. Hands, transition. Down, up, back in.
And I'll wait till I can be what you want. And I want you exactly the same.
Now, if you're on your toes, as you lift your hands, you've got to keep your core strong.
And I'll wait till I can be what you want. And I want you exactly the same. I fear it won't
Alright, slow down.
happen. I fear it's too late.
Alright, how was that? Transition your weight through your body.
happen. I fear it's too late.
Alright, 2,
I
2.
fear it won't
Slowly.
happen. I fear it's too late. I fear it won't happen.
You need to back this off.
Fear it's too
Knees under hips. Let's walk it. Down, up.
But I'll wait till I can come
Switch your hands.
again. Now we
Down, up. Bring it back in.
And I'll wait till I can
Notice
be what
I'm
you want.
switching my lower body on the knees. But if you're on your toes, use those feet as a pivot.
We both admit we made mistakes. And I'll wait till I can be what you want. And I want you
Last one.
exactly the same.
Singles.
Fear it won't
5, Good. Shake it off. Well done. All right, bring your hands behind your back, stretch out your chest, give those shoulders a nice little shake off. All right, we've got one more main track, and then we are going to finish this off with some core work. So, to work the back, you just took a third off your weight on the bar for your chest track. So, if that's what you're using, keep the same weight. You can always put a little bit more weight on it if you want. Most of this work is going to be dead rows and deadlifts. We've got some clean and press, but there's not many. All right, so if you want to put a little bit more on, please be my guest. You also need one single large plate for some squat presses towards the end. All right, if you're using hand weights for this one, you've seen all the moves that we're going to be doing in the warm-up. Just remember your clean and press, bend your knees, lift the weight, push and catch. Then it's your choice at the end whether you want to use both weights for the push press or just the one. Completely your choice. All right, let's give this a go then. So feet underneath your hips, we're going to start in a set stance, overhand grip on the bar. Alright, bend your knees, pick at your bar, roll your shoulders, slow deadlift, 4, 3, 2, and up. Push your hips back.
Look out, the weight is the same if you were yesterday.
2 and 2, down, 2, up, 2.
I know that it seems
Bar
like
to
there
knees.
is no other way.
Chest up, shoulders back.
I've been needing you to show me how I've been loving you for so long now. Can you hear me?
One more. Single dead rows. Knees, belly, knees, and up. Elbows come back. You'll squeeze between your shoulder blades as you pull the bar into your belly.
I'm falling now, but I want you now. Come with me.
Alright, come with me. Stay down for a triple row.
I'm crawling.
3, 2, 1, and stand.
I'm calling.
We're building up the tension through the back.
My voice is gone.
Alright, we got a new combo. First combo, 1 high pull, 1 deadlift. Singles. We come up
I'm falling.
to the knees. We float it, and then we hip it. Control the bar on the way down. You are in charge of decelerating that weight. New combo. 1 clean and press, 1 dead row. 1 to the knees, to the belly. 1, 2, 3, back up. And down. Now how fast can we get those elbows under? Smooth move. 1 more. Right, pop your bar down. Pick up your single plate. Squat press. Put your butt down. Don't sit down, someone takes the chair away. What? Power up to those heels. One more. Good. Switch back to the bar.
I know that it seems like there is
dead row. Singles, knees, belly, knees, and up.
But I want you now. Come with me.
Triple rows.
I'm
3, 2, 1, and up. I want to maximize this round. You've learnt it. Now let's own it. One more. Alright, here we go. High pull, deadlift, combo.
I never fall.
And down. Close it. And kick it. Slide the bar down your legs. Keep it control.
Voices gone, but my will
Now watch
is
transition into our second combo. 1 kilo press, 1 dead row. Keep the bar close to your body. Elbows under quick. That gives you more energy to push the bar up. Come. One more. Bar down, big plate up. Squat and press. Keeping our heart rate up right to the end. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, pop it down. Twist up. Elbows inside knees. Squeeze off your back muscles. Good. After a right at home, just all the bits go down the waist. Alright. Knees low back. Shove your weight to one side. Time for core. Alright, for the core track, you just need a single weight. We're going to be on our back. And then we're going to be on our front. Put you guys down. Alright, plate to forehead, crunch.
Baila, está bien rica, bien rica mami baila. Dale bien exótica como fuera de island. Dale mami baila, dale mami baila. Si no le gusta baila, you know I can.
And down. Elbows forward.
Come on,
Alright, 2-2 control.
dale mami baila, está bien rica mami
And
baila.
down.
Dale bien exótica como fuera de island. Dale mami baila. Y si no le gusta baila,
If you
you
want
know I
this
can.
body weight,
Baila, está bien
absolutely
rica
fine.
mami
Just don't put your hands behind your head.
rica mami baila.
Fingertips and temples
Bien
into some body weight.
rica mami baila.
Singles.
Dale baila que mira esa falda ya
And
por
down.
donde anda ese culo. Quiere que le dé su tanda de seguro. En la disco hay mucho escándalo. Pues nos vamos pa' lo oscuro, pues nos vamos en bandi como quiera. Vamos a hacerlo a mi manera y como quiera.
You should be
Tú
feeling
eres
a little
chica
crunch in your
sandunguera,
abs now.
bandolera. Te quiero entera para
Alright,
darte toda la
hold
noche
set.
te cogida mañanera. Baila, está bien rica mami baila. Dale bien exótica como fuera
So
de
you can
island.
stay
Dale
here,
mami baila.
or for
Dale
more
mami
challenge,
baila. Si no le gusta
feet up,
baila,
push
you
your
know I
legs.
can baila. Está bien rica mami baila. Está bien rica mami baila. Está bien rica mami baila. Dale baila que bam bili bam bili bili bam bam. 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 Mira esa falda ya por
Single
donde
leg,
anda ese
hip
culo.
bridge.
Quiere que le dé su
Hands
tanda
to the
de
floor.
seguro. En la disco hay mucho escándalo. Pues nos vamos pa' lo
Alternate
oscuro,
your
pues nos
legs.
vamos en bandi como
Push through
quiera.
the heel.
Vamos a hacerlo a mi
That's on the
manera y
floor.
como quiera. Tú eres chica sandunguera, bandolera. Te quiero entera para darte toda la
Alright,
noche te
triple.
cogida mañanera.
3, 2, 1, and down. Squeeze your butt as you push up. We're doing single legs to isolate these butt cheeks. Alright, one more. Back leg. 3, 2, 1. Flip over. Hover. We're going to walk the feet out and in. Knees or toes. And you can keep it slow for control or go a little faster. And if you want more, you can lift your feet up and out. And then we just do this until the end of the track. Keep bracing the core. If your butt's coming up, drop to your knees. Ah, well done. Thank you. Well done for that. You are done. 30 minutes. Absolutely bang on time today. So thank you very much for joining me for your express pump. I'm going to restart the video, so I'll be back in about a minute for your express combat. Again, I've got some new tracks, so if you want to stick around for that, if you're liking the change of music and change of choreography, enjoy. If you're not coming back for combat, give yourself a really good stretch. Stretch out your shoulders, stretch out your legs, and yeah, enjoy your evening. And otherwise, I'll see you in 1 minute for combat. Well done, guys.